Hi friends, I was asked how to play a cutscene before the start of a round in a fighting game created with true fighting game engine for Unreal Engine 5. So I recorded this basic tutorial.
Let me remind, the True Fighting Game Engine is my project for Unreal Engine that allows you create your own AAA class fighting games. You can easily add attacks, combos and hit animations, import characters based on any skeletons and create either single-player or multiplayer fighting games. You can check out my other tutorials in this playlist to learn how to do all of this. And with the True Fighting Game Engine, you can create either Mortal Kombat style or Tekken style games depending on your needs. You can find the link to that project in the description below this video.
Let's start with the tutorial. I have my True Fighting Game Engine project open up in my Unreal editor. Let's create a new folder and let's name it cutscene. I have a movie file and let's just drag it and drop to the content drawer to this newly created cutscene folder. And here it is as a file media source. Alright. Now let's create a media player and select the output media texture asset. Right. Let's just rename it to media player. Right. And let's rename the texture as well. Great. And now let's create material from this texture. Right. Now let's open up the media player and let's see. We can select the source here and let's save it. It is not obligatory, but just to have it. Let's save this playlist. Alright. Well, now we see the texture has been created automatically. Now let's create a widget. Right click inside the empty space in our folder and let's create a widget blueprint and let's just create a user widget. Alright, and let's name it cutscene widget. Let's open it up. And let's look for canvas panel and drop it here. And let's now look for image and drop it to our canvas panel. Alright. Let's rename it to video. Alright. Let's select this and let's set offsets to 0 so we have the full size. Now let's go back to our material and change the material domain from the surface to user interface. Alright, and let's do that. And now we go back to our cutscene widget. We select this material and we just insert it here. And now let's just check it. Let's go to our media player and start playing. And let's open up our widget now and we see the video is being played inside the widget. You see? Alright, let's pause the video and let's save everything. Good. Let's now go to our level blueprint and let's add a couple of variables. First one will be our cutscene widget, and it is going to be of type cutscene widget. Right? And the second one is our media player. And we select object reference. Let's compile, and as the media player, let's select this one. Oh, I have a typo. Let's fix it. Right. We compile and we save. Now let's create a function and let's name it play cutscene. First of all, let's set the game paused while we are playing our video. Alright, and we set it to true. Now let's get our cutscene widget and convert it to validated get. Alright, and if it is not valid, if we haven't created it yet, let's add a node create widget, and as the class we are going to use our cutscene widget, and the owner player we are going to provide player controller. And let's set the cutscene widget to the returning value of this node. Now let's just get it and add to viewport. And we are going to add it to the viewport in both cases. And now let's get the media player and open source. And as the source, we select our video source. Alright, let's compile and let's save. Now let's go to the event graph and let's drag and drop our media player to get it. And let's first bind event to on and reach it, so we always know when the video has been played to the end. Drag a connection and we create custom add custom event. Right. And let's name it video end. Right. Let's now compile. So after we do this, let's call our function named play cutscene. And it is going to play our video, and after the video ends we are going to receive this custom event, and as soon as the video is over, let's remove it from viewport. Drag a connection and remove from parent. Alright, and let's connect it with this custom event, and we want now to unpause the game. Alright, and let's now test it. Well, this video is pretty long, but let's wait until it is being played till the end. And yes, it was that simple. Hope it helps, and see you next time. I'm going to record a tutorial series dedicated to implementing a round system in your fighting game very soon. So subscribe and stay tuned.